Trudy here. Time for your reading. Yay, love reading for September. We love you, Cancer. That's my Venus. I have all kinds of Cancer in my chart, which makes me want to nurture people. It's like some recessive Cancer gene that I have in my chart. It's my Venus. And so the reason I bring Venus up is that you will want to check your natal chart. Go below to astrodance.com and click on that, please. Find out what your Venus is in. It's the relationship motivator. Your moon as well. Very important sign within love, and you'll want to check that out. But find out which of these videos resonates with you more than the other. I find that Pisces will resonate with me. That is my moon, and that this reading will as well, since it is my Venus. I am excited. So let's see what's going on with us, Cancer. Oh boy. If this card looks bad, that's because it is. Well, it is the Tower. Now, sometimes cards come up that we're not all that, happy to see. However, this is coming up in the reverse. So much, much, much better in the reverse. I'm very happy to see it reversed. What is the Tower? It's a major arcana card. There's major change blowing through. This can even mean for us in relationship, boom, we're done with something. It's already done though, which is something's already happened. So this, what's done is done. You've heard that before. Something blows through, an event perhaps, you're out with someone and it's like someone blows up the relationship. Not only do they blow up the relationship, but they level the playing field. They level it's like a scorched earth policy. Well, what's done is done. Okay, so there's no reason to look at this and angst or worry about what, the aftermath, okay? So there's a certain amount of cleanup that will have to happen at the beginning of the month. But the beauty of that is, for you, Cancer, is that now you can begin again and you can build upon that surface. And again, you can plant, you can nest, you can create, and Cancer loves that. Now, if this is within your relationship, if you are in relationship, most of us are in some type of relationship, and this can even mean friends, family, even work associates. Sometimes, we're in relationship with them as well. Do we always love them? Sometimes we do. Sometimes we love the people we work with. Yeah, so it just says that something has changed radically, quickly within that relationship, and we could even be experiencing literally a storm or weather patterns that are moving through and affecting us. Something that moves through at the beginning of the month of September. It is the month, it's hurricane season, and so there's a certain amount of cleanup that may need to happen, and that may need to happen together. And I'm hearing for some of us, we may feel as if it's a metaphor for what's happening within relationship. So I'm hearing, and don't ask where this is coming from, because Spirit likes to talk, and sometimes I just have to communicate out. I'm hearing foreshadowing. So there's some foreshadowing happening at the beginning of the month for some of our Cancers who are in relationship. Now, whatever that means there's a tremor. Okay, so it's reversed. So there's some tremors happening, and these tremors will result in a full-blown earthquake. And so be aware of the tremors. I'm hearing that loud and clear. Next card to come up is the Queen of Swords. This is my card. I am an air sign. This would be a Gemini. This would be a Libra. This would be an Aquarius. She's your challenge. So, Cancer. We have a Gemini in our challenge position. She's in the upright. And again, I call this a people card. When I see these kings and queens and sometimes knights show up, pages, these can be people cards. These can be energy cards as well. And this is upright, great energy. She's a thinker. She's logical. She's rational. She doesn't respond emotionally as quickly as perhaps a Queen of Cups would respond. Not that it's a bad thing to come from the heart, and we all have some of that, but this energy is black and white thinking. This is, let's make a plan. Let's look at the details and the facts surrounding the plan, which is very good. It is in the challenge positions, and so you're challenged to do that, to get things in order. Could mean there's a pile of paperwork sitting up on your desk that's been ignored, perhaps, but now this thing has occurred and there's fallout occurring within your relationship house. And so someone around you, I feel, is falling apart. Now there are these tremors that are happening as well, these little shakes. And so it means for many of our Cancers or Cancer moons or Cancer in Venus, we're going to have to get out the pen or the mouse, and we're going to have to start looking for solutions. And these solutions could be online, because this is the technology queen. She's the data queen. She's the queen who understands how to put all that data together and solve an issue. Solve a problem for someone else or for yourself. These tremors that are occurring create this response also, is what I'm hearing. And so, wow, that's a great place to be. Be there. Okay, next card. Again, another sword. Very interesting. So this is grabbing intention and taking it forward. The ideas that have been created with this queen, the thinking that's been created with this queen, you're moving forward with that. And it's almost as if it's a cause for you to get this thing cleaned up, get this person cleaned up, get this relationship cleaned up, get this thing sorted out. You're cutting through the clutter and going to the other side without hesitation. And I think that's really great. Now there's a lot of energy, a lot of well, this card always kind of reminds me also of someone who is so cause driven that they're almost blinded. They're so forward focused that they can't see to either side. And so that's something to be aware of this month in relationship, that you're really, you know, you've got a target that you're gonna hit. However, there could be some things happening on the side as you're trying to clean up the mess. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so these are the things happening on the side. So we have now the Five of Wands, and this is a benign card. Again, at the end, it's trying to get everybody on the same page so that you can get all of this sorted out, so that you can, and these are minor petty differences that you're dealing with at the end of the month, and which is a very good thing, because at the beginning of the month we have a major meltdown occurring, and that meltdown for Cancer can mean that the earth is shaking under your feet, and you're getting ready for a major upheaval. Or it can mean that something's already blown through, once again, so fast that you've got to gather your resources very, very quickly and solve this issue as if it were the only cause that you have in your life. There's nothing else going on. There's just this one focus. But by the end of the month, we've got this five. And so now we're once again stepping back a little bit, and we're looking at the situation. It's kind of like after the storm, you got people standing around, scratching their heads, trying to figure out how to get everything cleaned up and you know, just kind of sweeping. It's kind of mundane stuff, but, you know, I'm not going to do this sweeping. You know, I don't want to wash the windows. I don't want to, you know, it's that kind of thing. So trying to get everybody to work together as a team and to organize in a mundane way. And they're, you know, it might even be young people. It feels, this card always feels to me as if you may be dealing with some young people who just, they're not great at taking orders, and you are the order giver this month. You have to be the order giver this month, Cancer. You really don't have a choice, because the only way you're going to be able to create, once again, on this scorched earth is to clean up first. You gotta solve the issue that caused it in the first place, and then you have to clean up, and you're gonna need some help to do that. Okay, so what does this mean for people who are looking for love? Yeah, this month, perhaps, if you are out there looking for love, you're also dealing, some of you, you're dealing with some rapid change in your life. Could be even, you know, sometimes this card will even represent someone, you know, is ill. It just comes on like that. I mean, things happen in life that sort of take us to our knees, and it happens so fast that you really, and that's the good news here, Cancer, whatever's happening is happening so fast for you that the immediate response, it's like overnight. The immediate response is to solve it, to clean it up, to get to the other side. And it's such a quick rush of energy, and well, it's all, you're so up in your head, actually, which is strange for a Cancer. You're so up in your head, you're not even feeling any of it, and which is, it's a reaction to the situation. And so you're solving that stuff moving forward into the month, but at the same time, if you're looking for love, you know, you're trying to still play with other people, and you may not feel as if they can understand what's happening with you, because you do have to have this singular focus. So it's just kind of a month to, at the end of the month, you're playing again, trying to get on the same page with other people once again, and you know, it's going to feel kind of silly to you because you've had this major event occur. You might go, oh yeah, it's silly. But the good news is all this stuff rushes through so fast and you are so focused that you got it. You got all of this. It's awesome. And whomever is this person who you are helping out, whoever is this person who's giving you these shockwaves, boy, are they lucky they have you. That's all I can say. So big kiss to Cancer, and you guys are the best. What a nice reading, actually. I know it started out with a tower, but it's actually like very predictive. We don't get a lot of those, but this is a predictive reading. Do not be afraid, because it's basically just telling you whatever comes up, you've got it handled. Like, you are so on. And you know, for some of us, it could be pretty mundane. It could be, again, it doesn't have to be life-altering. It could be a storm blowing through. It could be, you know, a small meltdown, whatever. It doesn't have to be a major thing. Now, for some of us, it may be quite major, but it's funny how all of our signs kind of resonate together. And so predictive readings are interesting, and they're fun, and they're kind of why, you know, you guys tune in. So thanks for coming. Please come back in October. We'll be doing the Halloween reading. I'm going to try and do something different for that. Little, you know, not the white curtains, but something more fun than white curtains. Don't forget to register to be a reader for donation. Once we build that up, then I'll be really out there trying to get people to get readings. So this is a network. Let's form our network, and let's get rid of those call centers. Because there's enough of us out there who would like to make some money from our homes and really help people, not just, you know, pretend we're helping people. I don't want to see a stock shot of anyone, you know, from Getty Images on a website. I want to see real people. Okay, so that's it, Cancer. Love you very much. Mwah.